The American Museum of Natural History hosted celebrities, designers, and tastemakers for the annual CFDA Fashion Awards.
We're at the Museum of Natural History. It's our first time here.
It's like the Oscars of fashion.
This is the best part of our year when we get to honor people who just make fashion wonderful.
I'm very excited to be here. This is my first time here, so quite stoked.
I love coming to this because I not only learn a lot, I see a lot, and I want to know what is it.
Super excited, super honored. I'm excited to see all the shenanigans that are going to go on inside.
Welcome to the 2023 CFDA Fashion Awards presented by Amazon Fashion. I am your host, Sarah Jessica Parker's understudy.
The night recognizes the power of the American fashion industry and its core contributors.
I was the mother of CFDA for so many years, so it's nice to come like that.
For me, being the chairman this year after 20 years of having my collection, it's one of those moments I wish my parents were still around to see.
Tonight is about so much more than celebrating individuals, but coming together as a collective to champion creativity, diversity, and inclusion within our American industry.
CFDA is just such an incredible force in the fashion industry.
They've always been size inclusive. They've always worried about sustainability.
I think as creators, we all have to support each other.
This group of mentors, advisors, allies, and so tonight is a celebration of the next generation of talent.
It's exciting when a room full of people that you appreciate and you look up to believe in you.
I'm really happy to be here. I'm presenting the best designer of the year, and a lot of them are one of my closest friends, so I can't wait to see it. This one for the Latino brand. Willy Chavarria.
What I do is I design for the betterment of society.
For the second year in a row, Holstein of Khaite was named American Womenswear Designer of the Year.
I just really stay true to who I am as a woman and my ever-evolving individuality or my nature, and we really talk a lot about that in the office with all the women.
Charles Melton and Zach Posen presented the shop with Google American Emerging Designer of the Year Award to Rachel Scott of Diotima.
For me to be seen means that the people of Jamaica and of the Caribbean are also being seen.
The morning show star Greta Lee was on stage to present the International Award to designer Jonathan Anderson.
And I think it's a good kind of moment, especially for the teams, to kind of realize that it is being recognized, if that makes sense.
For someone who claims to have never wanted to become a fashion designer, I am happy to tell you, Maria, that you have failed marvelously.
Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's amazing to get a Lifetime Achievement Award. It wasn't for one season, it's for the body of work, so that feels very meaningful to me.
From climate beneficial fabrics to fair treatment of workers, minimization of waste, a fully transparent supply chain, and community commitments, Mara walks the talk.
It feels really wonderful. It feels a mix of emotions.
Former CFDA Chairman Tom Ford handed over the Founders Award in honor of Eleanor Lambert.
Domenico De Sole is one of the greats in fashion, and his legacy will live on for years to come through all of the people that he's helped and guided in business and in life.
Vanessa Hudgens presented the Board of Directors tribute to Vera Wang for her global impact in the bridal category.
This is my third one, and I have to say probably the best one.
Naomi Watts introduced Alina Cho, the fashion journalist, with the Media Award in honor of Eugenia Shepard.
There is nothing I love more than telling great stories, except maybe a great dress. Each time I think about it, it's still unbelievable to me. It's like I'm hearing the news all over again.
Gwyneth Paltrow didn't become an award-winning business mogul overnight. I mean, some of you may not know this, but she started as an actress.
Gwyneth Paltrow received the Innovation Award on behalf of Goop. Gwyneth was handed the award by Amazon Fashion President, Dr. Muge Erderick Dogan.
The idea that we could win a CFDA award is just thrilling. And I don't know, sort of validating in terms of having left acting behind and tried something new. And it's great. I feel thrilled.
The evening celebrated the intersection of fashion and pop culture, with a shout out to the influence of hip hop, sports, and entertainment.
Hip hop style was informed by our environment and pulling from inspiration from the world around us that we knew.
Over the last 50 years, this one small movement that started in the Bronx, New York, has grown to become the most influential culture of our times.
We dictate what's hot, what everybody should be wearing, how they rock it.
Kim Kardashian presented tennis champion Serena Williams with the Fashion Icon of the Year.
When you see how hard someone works and their journey in fashion and to know that they're being recognized, it's just a fun night out.
As the first athlete to ever receive this prestigious honor, Serena not only changed the game of tennis as the greatest player that ever lived, male or female, but she has also changed the preconceptions of what a player should look like.
Honestly, it means a lot to me. You know, I feel like I really pushed the envelope, good ways and bad ways, and that's what fashion is all about.
The importance of taking the risk in fashion is by just taking it.
Fashion in and of itself was always a form of activism, right? Because you can really wear your heart on your sleeve, and so much of how we communicate who we are in the world is through what we wear.
The ability to express nuance with fabric and conjure the feeling of poetry with a needle and thread is a gift you all possess, which I value so deeply.
Fashion is like living in a dream, and it's a dream in which you live, and that's, you know, you get to put something like this on, and this should be in a museum, but somehow I'm wearing it.